Welcome back, everybody. I got a review of an older set today. I picked these up actually last fall, and I already have 4 Chitari soldiers, so I've never had any kind of urgency to open these guys up. But I came up with an idea recently that would be pretty fun to do for a paneled or a storied, 20 panel, 10 panel, whatever it turns out to be, idea. And it just kind of kept adding ideas to it. And this one hit me with the Avengers commentary, the Avengers Infinity War commentary. I was listening to that. I listened to it recently, and there's a scene in the movie where Nebula, turns out that Thanos finds out where that Gamora knows where the soul gem is from Nebula's mind banks, whatever, her memory or whatever. And anyways, in the commentary, he says, the Russo brothers say that's why Thanos decided to finally get all the Infinity Stones. So he didn't know where they were. They all turned up. Gamora knows where that last one is, and he finally decides now's the time to assemble. There's a lot of fan theories, and I like this one, was that Odin was alive, so he could never get to the stone on I think it was the Mind Stone. No, it wasn't the Mind Stone. What was the other one? The Tesseract is on Asgard, and he decides, Thanos just won't go there because he's got to fight Odin. Odin finally dies, and then that's why he finally decides to assemble the gauntlet. That was the fan theory, and it turned out that wasn't it, but I always liked that idea. But according to the Russo brothers anyways, the idea is that he finds out where the soul gem is, and then he knows, where they all are. He decides to collect them. So anyways, I've had another idea floating around in my head about shooting the Invasion of Xandar. That's something we didn't get. When we first come across Thanos, he already has the Power Stone in the glove. He doesn't have any other stones, but he has that one, and it was on Xandar, and we never saw that. I'm actually hoping to see Thanos' invasion of Xandar maybe at the end of Captain Marvel as a post-credit scene, or maybe that's where the movie ends or something, because he had to go there to get the stone. Captain Marvel is with Kree or has some kind of Kree origin or whatever in the movie coming out in March. So I've always kind of thought, God, it would be kind of neat to see that. So I came up with the idea to actually shoot that in a paneled shot, him invading, Xandar and stuff. But after this other scene I already mentioned from the director commentary, I thought, well, why not make it a prequel? So basically, I'm doing a prequel to that idea of invading Xandar with Nebula in Thanos' ship. And I think this is only going to be like a 2 or 3 paneled. The prequel, I'm going to call it. It'll probably be in the title of this video. But the prequel to the Invasion of Xandar. So, figured I'll do the review of these 2 figures at the same time, since they're going to be in the shot, and show you the behind the scenes for this thing. It's kind of a cool setup too when I finally get to it. So anyways, Chitari foot soldier, Chitari general, that's what comes in this pack. Let's open them up and take a look at quick tray shot. So here they are. The general, I think, is on the left and the other guy's on the right. You know what, it doesn't even matter. They're army builders. That's all they really are. I mean, who knows, really, from the movies, they never explain what the difference is. They just got a different design, which is great, that we get 2 different army builders versus 1. I can't express how happy I am when, Diamond Select has a 2-pack with nothing but army builders in it. I'm not stuck with any extra characters. I'm not stuck with 5 Spider-Mans or 5 Iron Mans. I buy one of these packs, I get 2, and usually when these come out, my minimum used to be 5 army builders. I always have to have 5 army builders of whatever figure that they release as an army builder. That was my minimum. And since then, I come across them, I just grab them. If there's an army builder for something, I see it for a good price, whatever, I may as well just grab it. I got a pretty big army of a lot of figures. But anyways, got plenty of these guys. Let's take them out of the tray, get a closer look at them. So here we got the two of them. The pros with these guys are there's a ton of design on them. Their torsos and stuff, that big piece that goes over. They got over their torso and their waist. A lot of gold design on those. The helmets are amazing. For Diamond Select to put that much detail into two helmets, two separate helmets, they're not the same. So they did obviously have to do some extra work on these to get us two individual, army builders for that movie. Yeah, even on the back it continues, all the lines and the molds to it. It's pretty cool. That purple cape on the right figure is nice. The paint on the legs and the feet and arms, for that matter, are very detailed. So that part is very cool. But the big drawback with these figures are the posability, the articulation on them. With that big helmet, there is no there's no moving that head up and down, or it's only left and right. There's no tilting to it. The big bulky, chest and shoulders, it's a bit much. It could be smaller. The hands don't really match the proportion of it. And then they give the feet the right size feet, but for a while Diamond was making these feet, and they're kind of triangle feet. I've never been a fan of them. If you look at, I can't remember if it's Beast. Yeah, it must be original Beast and X Factor Beast, the original X Factor Beast. He has those triangle feet, and they've come out with such better boots and feet for that size figure, for the bulked up figure. But for a few years they had these triangle feet. Like I said, just never been a fan of them. Yeah. But otherwise, like I said, great army builders. It's cool that you can not only build, buy these 2-packs, but there's also a Maria Hill 2-pack with one of these figures. Sooner or later, I'm going to get to a cool review of another storyline that I'm going to do with those figures. That's a long ways off, probably, since this is going to take up at least a week or two of, our ACBA, posing those figures, taking pictures of them. Yeah, so anyways, let's take a look at the setup I have for this idea of the prequel to the Invasion of Xandar. Yeah, so here we are. This is the first shot I came up with. Of course, in the movie, she's suspended in the air, and that's when they kind of interrogate her and torture her or whatever. So I just kind of rebuilt that. The one thing that is different is the background, which is it's what do you call it, circles and stuff versus lines. Like if you look in the movie, I tried my hardest to figure out how I could get the background to be a replicate of the movie, but I didn't really have anything that worked, and I couldn't figure any kind of resource out that would have worked for it. But yeah, this is the shot. I think it's going to be cool. I may give it a tilt. Who knows? But man, it looks cool. I really like it. Can't wait to get this one posted just to see how people like it. I got a couple other shots in mind that I'm gonna do too. Just on his ship. From that time he was there or whatever. So with her. But anyways, let's move on to the next shot. So here we are at the second panel that I'm going to do with this shot, the scene, the prelude to Invasion of Xandar. I got Thanos looking at a computer screen. I'm going to shoot another extra panel of Gamora and Nebula, and it's going to be the two of them talking, and I'll insert that on the bottom right corner, I think. Put a tilt on this one too. Yeah, he's seeing the video for the first time, and then I think the other panel might be the second panel. Like if I were to go in order of what he sees, he watches the video of those two, and Gamora talking about where the soul gem is, and then maybe him talking to her in the face, like in the last shot that I did for you guys. So anyways, yeah, I think that'll be it. You know what? I think I'm going to do one more shot with this. Yeah, why don't we? We'll do one more shot. All right, on to the next one. So here we are with the last panel that I came up with of this series, this prequel series to the Invasion of Xandar. We have Gamora, Nebula hanging out in the back. We have Thanos telling Proxima Midnight, assemble the armor, assemble the army, get my gauntlet. We're going to invade Xandar. We're finally putting the wheels in motion to collect all the stones. So that's kind of the gist of it. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching the series. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite things to do, is to fill in the blanks with for the MCU, what actually happens between movies and everything else. So, love doing it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. Hopefully I'll get to Xandar, the Invasion of Xandar, soon. You guys will see that on here first before anywhere else, because I'm going to do some reviews with that. Yeah, this is my 3-paneled shot. Thank you guys for watching. Check out my Instagram and Facebook for all my Minimate pictures. I'll have a link in the description of the description of this video. Hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye now. So one thing I did notice after editing this video, throwing it all together, is I show Gamora floating in 3 different setups. And really the reason why I do these behind the scene videos, so you guys know how to do this stuff yourself. Just figuring out how to make Gamora fly. And I'm sure some of you guys got it figured out, but I wanted to come back and show you guys how I make her levitate, because she is levitating in all 3 pictures. So basically, I got this screen behind us. It's a vent. I think it's a vent at work. I found it in the dumpster, the metals dumpster at work, and I took it home because I thought it would make a cool background. So I actually got 3 of these pieces that are this big that I'll use for floors or walls. I got a curved one, I'll have a straight one, I'll have a flat one. But anyways, I got this, and then I took a coat hanger, poked it through the back, and used a little bit of wax on her back, a little cheese wax, Baby Bell cheese wax, and stuck her to it, and now she appears as if she's levitating. I'll put this computer in the back, or else this one in other shots, just to hide the back of this wire. Let's see here, make some noise. Sorry, your ears. And yeah, so there's this wire, more wax holding it on. It was held on in another picture in this corner. It's pretty sloppy behind the scenes, but that's how it's done. Yeah, and if you guys saw, I have this red tissue paper with one of these lights behind it to get that red background. Yeah, so here we are, back to, levitating Gamora. Is it going to focus on her? Probably not, because my camera wants to be a pain in the butt. But that is how we do it, you guys, just so you know for future reference. Yeah, anyways, I just had to sneak this in here real quick. So thanks for watching again. Yada, yada, yada. See you at the next video.